Hello everyone, in this particular lecture we are going to discuss the for loop container in SSIS. So first of all I'm going to select the control flow section, then I will select the SSIS toolbox. In the SSIS toolbox I will go in the containers section. I will select the for loop container from here. Just drag and drop this for loop container. So for loop container is just like for loop in programming language. It is going to behave the same way as the for loop in programming language. So in this particular lecture I'm going to give you an example of for loop container. So this is my employee table. Let me just query this table. So what I'm going to do with for loop container is that I'm going to extract the even IDs. So 20 is the even ID, 16 is the 20 even ID. So I will only extract the even IDs of this employee table. Then I'm going to insert data in my trg underscore employee underscore final table. Let me just select this. Okay, so I will use the for loop container here. Okay, inside the for loop container I will use the data flow task. Select this, then I'm going to use the data flow task inside the control flow for loop container. Sorry, just add the data flow task here. Let me just configure this for loop container. To configure the for loop container, I'm going to define a variable here. So variable name will be, let's say, counter. So counter is going to be the name of variable. Scope is this for variable is only limited to this container. Data type is integer. Default value is 0. So double click this for loop container. Now the time to initialize this counter variable. Initial expression I will write like this at. So this is how you define, this is how you write a variable inside the for loop editor, counter. So this is going to be the name of a variable. This is a variable equals to 0. Evaluate expression. This is going to be the condition. So I want this for loop to be executed 50 times. At counter less than equal to 50. Then assign expression at counter equals to counter plus 2. So since I want only the even rows, even IDs, so I'm going to use this counter value, counter plus 2. So this is the variable. Here I have to write like this, at, okay, at counter plus 2. Fine. Click OK. This is configured. Now next I'm going to configure this data flow task. So inside the data flow task I will use the only DB source, this one, OLEDB source. Afterwards I'm going to select the destination. This one is source. Here I'm going to select this destination. Next I will configure this. It is already configured. Table or view. Okay, wait. This one is the source editor. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select the SQL command. Instead of using the table or view, I will use the SQL command. Here what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the parameter value here. So select star from this table where ID equals to question mark. So this question mark is the variable value. So here I'm going to paste this. This question mark is going to be the variable value. I will use the parameter value here, which will be the counter. So let me just use the counter variable. This counter. Click OK. Columns, these are the columns. Next I'm going to configure the destination part. Let me just configure this. Okay, table or view. Here I'm going to select the trg underscore final table. Now let me just select the trg underscore final table, employee underscore final table, this one. Okay, now mappings, fine, these are the mappings. Click OK. Save this. Control flow, you have to save this. Now right now this table is empty, there is no data inside this table. So what it will do, it will only extract, this part is going to extract the even rows, and this OLE DB destination is going to insert data in the employee underscore final table. Okay, now next I'm going to execute this mapping, this, okay, package, execute this package. The package has been successfully executed, it is executing. Okay, now it is successfully executed. Now I need to check my final target table. Data is inserted. Look, all rows are even, all IDs are even. 2, okay, 48, 50. Now let me just truncate this table. Fine. Now what I'm going to do, click here. Now I'm going to change the values here. Counter equals to 0, counter less than equals to 10. Now it will only insert rows from 0 to 10, only even rows from 0 to 10. It is executing. Now check. Select star from trg underscore employee final. Look, only 5 rows, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so this is how you use the for loop container. So thank you so much and have a great learning.